in her confession, she was like, yeah, I don't know about why she got her daughter and her husband sitting on these lawn chairs. I said, ooh, but my daughter did. And we saw that. They showed it was sitting on king and queen chairs, okay? And then where's the food? The food ain't even out. And these decorations are trash. Like, was talking about, that's how So Gucci do. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when she told her, yeah, at least you got that right. Talking about the lemonade, bitch, because you ain't get this motherfucker party right, okay? This shit is looking dumb, and you need to step your motherfucking pussy up, bitch. I said, oh, like, damn. And then Selena was like, yeah, when she was like, well, at least you got something right. And Selena was like, no, I get it all right every day, all day. Trying to come back, bitch. She just carried the dog fuck out you. Okay, at your party. And John C up there talking, and she's supposed to, yeah, just hold on, baby. Hold on, baby, because my husband is sitting next to me, girl. He might hear you, honey. I'm like, you know what? Latrice, you just fueling the fucking fire. Like, matter of fact, you just sparked the match, bitch, because you allow him to do that. You know, you should have, that's what you should do. You should embarrass him one good time. Just one fucking good time. Like, nigga, who the fuck is you? And just like, go. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the next time, girl, okay, he will think about, should I try to, you know, embarrass this girl or try to say anything out of line to her right now? Because I don't know, she might pull my car and start screaming and yelling like some hood rat, and I don't really got time for that. Maybe he'll think like that. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to be embarrassed, bitch. And instead of you embarrassing me, honey, down to the motherfucking fly-ass lounge, girl, how about I embarrass your ass first? Okay? Like, Latrice, you putting up with too much shit. Daughter is saying the same thing So Gucci is saying. I picked it up the second time. Yeah, basically, your daughters, JJ, are saying that you are too controlling and you want them to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And so my question with that is, because, you know, you still can't feel these people out, it's either one or two things. Now, either the mother is more of a friend and more, you know, easy to talk to. So, yeah, she's easier for them to go to with that type of information, and just easier to do that on, you know what I'm saying, just get pregnant. Or is it that JJ is just trying to raise his daughters correctly, and y'all wanted to do some slick shit and get pregnant, and y'all knew that he wasn't with it? Like, because people do that type of shit too, you know what I'm saying? So they could say he's overprotective, or maybe he was just being a father. I don't know. I hope we see more of this. But yeah, it's not going to be easier to talk to him about you coming in the house pregnant, because he's not there for it. You know what I'm saying? And he wants you to have a better life, and he wants you to be in this world on your own without the baggage of a baby, because your life could be so more simpler without a baby. Maybe he wants that for you. You know, Elena, you know what I'm saying? She seems pretty loose. Maybe she's loose where this is the vibe that she gives her kids, that they can just do this. You know what I'm saying? And certain households, and I've seen it, you can do this. And mine's growing up, I looked at my father like he was strict. Petty Eddie, that's what I call Quentin. Okay, his name was Petty Eddie. And he was on my ass about everything. Got niggas' license numbers when they came in, looking all at their cars, going outside, busting through doors. Like, my father was off the chain. You know what I'm saying? He was petty. That's how I thought it, but he was being protected. You know, and I didn't get pregnant at a young age. I knew not to bring my ass in there pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I was not coming in my mother and father's house pregnant. That's what I wasn't going to do. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you just didn't do that. And in certain households, yeah, you can do that. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because their mother has 3 and 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? Or the parents are just so lenient with the kids that, yeah, they was going to do it anyway. I mean, man. And this is how they think. But no, my father would have been acting just like JJ. Like, who the hell you think you are coming in here like that? And you're supposed to be able to use protection and protect yourself from that, along with other things. So I don't see him as being controlling. I don't. We see it as that when we're young. But when we get older and we see the real reason why daddy was in front of you, like, shit, no. That's why, bitch, because you don't know how to act. And you just can't come in nobody's house, everybody's house pregnant. You just can't do that. And they knew that they could not come in this man's house pregnant or even tell them that their ass was pregnant. Hey, y'all. Yeah, good morning, okay? Let's do Belle Collective, y'all. Let's just go ahead and talk about Belle Collective because this episode was extremely entertaining, okay? And two, it also mentioned some stuff I want to mention again because I already mentioned in my last video. So this episode 3, I think, starts out with Latrice sitting at the lounge with Joshy and her girlfriend. Clifford came in. Y'all remember last episode, Clifford came in, y'all, and has caused all this catastrophe and mad because Latrice didn't tell him that she was going there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's possessive and stuff like that and controlling, and she's not liking it. Yeah, so she is basically telling Joshy and her friend that Cliff always does this. You know, she don't know why he always popping up at things because he thinks that she's doing something and she's not. You know what I mean? And then two, she says in her confessional that basically she's following her mother's footsteps. Like I said in my last my last video. She is following her mother's footsteps because her mother was saying how her father, Latrice's father, her husband, was very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And she's following her mother's footsteps, feeling like, you know, she has to take this, and she really doesn't. You know, she knows that Latrice is aware that a normal person just doesn't take this type of behavior and abuse in their relationship. So she is aware of it. So I guess being aware of it does have the battle, you know, a couple more steps and maybe she'll be out the door. But she mentioned something about getting pregnant. That's what's scary to me. So I don't know. You know what I mean? But Latrice is aware of the fact that she's taking some bullshit from Zaddy. Okay? So y'all, Joshy basically is saying, I love Joshy. Y'all know I love Joshy. Joshy is basically saying, you know, before Latrice met Cliff, and so we getting into the history of him and her relationship, of Joshy and Latrice's relationship, because they just threw him in. We don't know where he came from. You know what I'm saying? Love it, but we don't know where he came from. I would like to know their story. You know what I'm saying? Because she cares very dearly for Mr. Joshy, okay? So anyway, yeah, so he's saying how she used to be fun, vibrant, you know what I'm saying, a down-to-earth girl before she met Cliff, and now it's just a thing where, yeah, she's being controlled. And he is just talking down the Cliff. And my thing is this, Joshy, you got to kind of pump your brakes. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into it. But, you know, when your friend is going through certain things, girl, it's with so much you can say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't keep beating a dead horse. She's going to move when she feels like, you know, she needs to move. But, you know, I have been on that other side where you want to say so much and you want her to do so much to get up and leave. But, you know, you can't. So you got to kind of, like, pump your brakes, because what you're doing is hurting her and hurting Cliff, too. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, he's still her husband. And I think Latrice needs to speak up. But we're going to get into it, y'all. Anyway, yeah, so as he's saying this, that, you know, Cliff is basically being controlling, and everywhere she is, trying to be everywhere she is, they show Cliff next to her in some type of, like, like a fancy booth. But Cliff is sitting right next to them in another booth, you know, with two other people, and Joshy was like, you know, I don't even know if he know them two people he's sitting there with, you know, just to eavesdrop. And I said, damn, Cliff. And it looked like he ain't have no communication with them, like they wasn't talking or nothing. Literally, it looked like Cliff was like this. You know, had his back, damn near head and neck towards them, you know, to the right, and he was not paying attention to anything that them other two people were saying. He was just literally sitting next to them so that he can sit next to Latrice and Joshy and eavesdrop. Like, it was just really weird. So Latrice, y'all, is basically saying how, you know, her friends are trying to tell her that, you know, Zaddy is being, you know, controlling, but she don't like to look at it that way. She likes to look at it as being, you know, him being protected. Girl, if you don't stop saying that, like, if you don't stop saying that dumb ass shit, to try to make up a reason why you're taking dumb ass shit. You can put labels on it, words on it. You know what I'm saying? You can try to cover up the truth. Like, we see with our own eyes that this nigga is controlling. We feel you being controlled through the goddamn TV. You understand? So I don't understand what she think that we don't see. I hate when people do this. Y'all know they always say it. When people say and do dumb shit and then say the opposite and act as if we, the audience, should think what they're saying out their mouth. Like, bitch, ain't nobody stupid and we're all grown. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's slow. Okay, so you can miss me with the whole little, oh, he's being protective shit and your little nice little dress, girl, because that is some bullshit and you know it. You know what I'm saying? Just say you're not ready to leave yet. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to leave Zaddy because maybe it makes you feel like he cares about you. And this is what women must think. You know what I'm saying? Because the guy is controlling, being protective, you know what I'm saying? You think that they protecting you and they care so much and love for you, honey. But that you got it all fucked up because you got daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? You think just because this nigga come in the house every day and he's in your face that he loves and cares for you and this is how it's supposed to go. No, honey, it's not supposed to go. He's supposed to know how to act towards you and treat you kind and generous. He's not supposed to be doing the things that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And you're accepting this shit just because he's in your face. So y'all, Diddy, so Gucci's daughter, and Star, JJ's daughter, are now getting along. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad of that. I'm really glad of that because last season, like they showed, you know, Diddy was saying how she was being abused in her own home. You know what I'm saying? She felt like she was being bullied in her own home by JJ's daughter, JJ and Selena's daughter. Y'all know they off of, I think, is it called Bring It On or something like that? But it's a very popular show. Like, that show is, like, really popular. It gets all type of views on YouTube. Like, it's really popular. It's been out for, like, years. And so, yeah, they were on there, JJ's daughter and daughters. And so, yeah, they were basically bullying her. She said they were bullying her in the house and treating as if she was less than, you know, basically she was suffering from colorism because they was acting like they was better than her because they were light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? And I went off in my videos, y'all, video for that. And if you did not see my video, like, I went off to the point, like, it was fighting in my comments, okay? Because people was mad because I called these little bitches, okay? Bitches. Because y'all thinking y'all better than somebody because y'all red. Everybody who's red is not pretty. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why they thought they look, because that's what I was saying in my video. Y'all need to go back and watch. She looked better than them and she's brown skinned. So don't act like just because y'all light skinned, y'all better. You know what I'm saying? It was pissing me off and I went and people was getting mad, but other people was taking up for me like, nah, they want to be some little bitches there. That's what they should be called. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all. They're getting along. You know, we see now one of the girls getting along with Diddy. And I don't even really know which one it is because all them bitches look alike. Okay? So they're getting along now because she's pregnant. Star is now pregnant. And, you know, like they were saying, JJ had so much to say with Dee getting pregnant. And now look at Star. Okay? So that's interesting. They ain't get into that. But, so Gucci and Diddy was saying that. You know what I'm saying? I did catch that. And so now they have something in common, so they're getting along. They have something in common. No, she got down off her high horse, and you ain't no different than anybody else who slip up and get pregnant at a young age. That's what that is. Don't try to act like, oh, now you want to get along because, you know, you really like her and this and this and that. No, it's because you have been brought down to a regular level like us and everybody else. But sometimes this shit happens, but y'all was looking down on her at the time and treating her fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Let me go, because y'all know I can get on here going on people and being negative, and I ain't going to do that. Trying to stay in a good headspace, and I ain't come for all that. So anyway, y'all, that's what was going on. So yeah, JJ is upset because Selena, his ex-wife, and Star did not tell him about her pregnancy. He only learned of it on the internet. So he ain't know nothing about it. Pissed, missed his chance of, and she's married. Missed his chance of walking down the aisle with his daughter. You know, all of that. So he's mad about that. So he pulls his daughter to the side and is talking to her saying, you know, I missed out on everything. You know, I didn't get to walking down the aisle. And he's in his confessional saying that, you know, basically, Selena is jealous of So Gucci, his wife. She is still in love with him. And you never know what you miss until it's gone, because he was very good to her. Like, why are you still speaking on that relationship? You know, and So Gucci sat there and heard him talking about his relationship later on in this episode. We're going to get into it because, yeah, Latrice might have called something, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Latrice, because I was thinking it, and Latrice just said it. I don't know. We're going to get into it. He wanted to walk her down the aisle. That was his duty as her father to do that. But, you know, he was going to go ahead and be grateful that he's about to be a grandfather. So, that's good. I think he should relish in that. Because, yeah, you can't really do anything about somebody being petty. If you feel like they was being petty, you know, which, I don't know, they probably was. Who knows? I don't know. I can't feel these people out right now. Because they showing bits and pieces. But it looked kind of like, and we're going to get into it, it looked kind of like Selena is intimidated by So Gucci. I don't know. That's how it looked to me, you know, so we're going to get into it. Yeah, So Gucci is telling her daughter, Dee, I keep saying Dee, that, yeah, Selena has been basically telling the streets, that she's been talking about her. And she's also been telling her daughters, okay, that she has been talking about her as well and trying to turn them against her. Trying to turn her daughters against So Gucci. And I'm like, okay, girl. So y'all, Tamra, okay, is hosting this tailgate party, her and Quasi, okay? Hosting this tailgate party at somebody's, like, college reunion. I don't know who the reunion was. I didn't check. But, it was raining like shit now, y'all. She's hosting somebody's reunion. And, yeah, Quasi is there. And, yeah, the way that she is with Quasi, it did seem like something. So, you know, we're going to see what that is later. I guess they're going to show him more because, you know, So Gucci was acting like it was a lot that she was doing. And, yeah, you was doing a lot around Quasi. You kept saying, you know Quasi. Keep on saying it, girl, like that. So, maybe it is something with Quasi. I don't know. But, yeah, So Gucci and Dee is saying something is there. So Gucci is like, you know, basically, where is everybody at? And, you know, Tamra, she really looked like she wasn't really tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because, bitch, you already know, they already said it. You did not call nobody and give them no invite. Latrice and Letitia's in their confessional saying how they ain't get an invite, but it's cool, you know what I'm saying? And Maria's in her confessional saying she ain't going because, you know, she's still salty about Tamra lying at the reunion. So they basically saying that, you know, Tamra did a bunch of lying at the reunion, which she did, you know, and everybody's still salty. And I think that's the reason why Tamra didn't invite everybody. She know people fucked up with her, and on top of that, Tamra probably the type of bitch, shit, bitch, I'm fucked up with you too, and what I said is what I said. And yeah, I don't care if y'all come, I don't want y'all to come. How about that? So she did not invite them, but she was being fake and phony at that studio. She told So Gucci, oh yeah, I'm inviting everybody. You know I invite everybody. Then Tamra gonna turn around and say in her confessional, and I was like, bitch, which one is it? Tamra is starting to, I think she's a nut. Tamra's a nut and something is wrong with her. Like, bitch, do you even be remembering your own lies? Because Tamra, I don't know. She's telling me something, yeah. Because when I told So Gucci at the studio, I just figured she would tell all of the girls. Bitch, which one is it? You told everybody? Or you was hoping So Gucci would tell everybody? Because that's not what you said when they was asking you about it. You just figured So Gucci would tell them. You didn't say that. You said you did reach out. And that's when Letitia was like, no, so you contacted So Gucci. And what about Marie? Because you contacted them too. You know what I'm saying? And she couldn't really say nothing. Tamra, if you don't start getting along with some people on this show, then you already see how Carlos go. Okay, girl, you're going to be off. Okay, so you need to get it together. But we're going to see how everything about to go with her and Zimon. You know, that's another thing they were saying how, you know, she always with Quasi everywhere she go. You know what I'm saying? And she's never with Demon. They never see her out in the streets of Mississippi with Mr. Demon. So, you know, Demon got his own thing going on. He's fucking on somebody that they've been trying to tell y'all since last season. And y'all not trying to hear it because Tamra didn't give a fuck at the time. But now, Tamra, that you see this nigga is really not trying to marry you. because you live with him and he wants you to be a goddamn maid in that house. You really starting to see, like you said, who the fuck this nigga is. You know what I'm saying? So now maybe she'll believe it that he's out there doing him. So y'all, JJ goes over to meet with Cliff at his house, and then eventually, dumbass Lord Clint comes over. And JJ is trying to tell Cliff that so Gucci is salty with Latrice, you know, for going with another realtor, buying from another realtor. And Cliff was like, okay, yeah, that's business. So Gucci basically should have moved harder and faster. You know, she should have been more aggressive, because Latrice, that's what we saw. Latrice wanted a building, and like she said, Latrice said it. So Gucci had only showed me one building. So they must didn't go out again in the right amount of time. You know, like Cliff said, she needs to be more aggressive. She wasn't aggressive. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just feel like Latrice could have called So Gucci and said that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't feel like she owed her that. I don't know. Maybe Latrice was like, you know what? I already see how she moved. I don't need to light no fire up on her ass to do her job. That should already be a given, because she's a businesswoman like me. And yeah, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I see already what she giving. And no, I need somebody who go harder and stronger and faster. And that's basically what Cliff said. And at this point, like, I do agree. You know what I'm saying? Do better business. It's just business. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if they are actual cool friends, like friends, you should have reached out to Gucci and, you know, told her, girl, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to rock with this person because I really need to get out of here, this and this and that. But everybody not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I be being nice. I'm real nice. And I probably would have called her and told her, bitch, like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I need to get out of here. But a lot of times, y'all, when y'all do that shit for people, they still remain who the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Latrice was like, nah, this how that bitch, like I said, this how that bitch goes. So I don't got time. I need somebody more aggressive. Y'all, the thing that kept blowing me was when JJ kept saying, God darn it, God darn it, God darn it, God darn it. Girl, like, that shit was so unattractive. And bitch, like, Gucci, you need to tell him stop saying it. He's sounding like an old ass fart. Okay, like an old ass fart, and it's unattractive. Once him and the men was talking, because he said it a little bit when he was out there with So Gucci and his daughters, but he really started saying it more and more when he was out there with the guys, and it was so annoying. Like, why didn't somebody say nigga? Like, god damn. It was just way too much. God darn it, God darn it, God darn it. Every time you look, like every other word, it was God darn it, God darn it. Earl. So y'all, Glenn posed a question to the guys, you know, and asked them, you know, am I really holding on to something that's really dead? You know what I'm saying? Because she's going out and getting a condo. I'm like, damn, so that's what you call fighting for your marriage? Like, you making promises you can't keep. You promised her that you would not cheat on her again. After the reunion, then you cheat again. That's what you call fighting for your marriage? Like, and now you gonna throw the towel in on her? You basically tried hard enough, so you out. Damn, Letitia. You went through all of that for nothing? All of that for nothing? For him to just give up on you when he's tired. Bitch, but you've been tired. Over, through, and done. Stinking dead done. You know, and he gets to just throw in the towel. See, girl, that's why you should have been done long time ago. Because you never know when he was going to do some shit like this. Niggas get tired too. Some niggas, they get tired too. You know what I'm saying? They can't understand why you won't move forward and end up leaving your ass. You know what I'm saying? And this is the type of nigga that Glenn is. Yes, it's wrong. He's supposed to give you all the time you need. But you're not going to need no more time because he's never going to change. You understand? Like, this is who this nigga is, and if you can't accept me for who I am and the things that I do, then, yeah, we might as well be over. That's the part that he's getting at. Because he can't change. That's the part that she can't understand. He can't change. There's nowhere in sight that you're ever going to be able to trust him again. You know what I'm saying? So now you have allowed this nigga to get tired of you. Yeah, he already said he's not going to hold you no more. That's it. All right, I ain't going to hold you. Because, yeah, he might, too, realize that he can't be faithful. What if he realizing that shit? You know what I'm saying? Because we all have a wow moment about ourselves. And maybe he's realized that he liked the limelight that he's in, that Belle Collective show has given him. And this is the plethora of bitches that he always wanted. You know, so I don't know, Letitia, like, this nigga now is saying he's throwing his hands up on you when you been should have said deuces to this motherfucker a long time ago. Because now, look, girl, like, Cliff is so disrespectful because he's sitting there and he's telling basically Glenn, because it looks like he ain't even talking to JJ about JJ and his ex-wife Selena. Y'all know he fucked her. Cliff fucked Selena. We found that out last season. You know what I'm saying? And Cliff was like, yeah, they had sex or whatever. And, you know, she told him that it was a forced marriage because she was pregnant at the time. And you're talking about a man in his face and telling another man that, yeah, somebody just married him because they was pregnant. They really didn't love him or nothing like that. They just married him because they was pregnant. And it was a forced marriage. Not for, he used the word forced. Like, you are so damn wrong. I said to myself, Cliff, he don't got no heart. He don't. And JJ is sitting there looking all stupid like, girl, no wonder Selena ain't like your ass, because you a get over. You a pushover. Like, somebody could just say and do whatever they want to you. That's how it look. AJ said he didn't even know about it until the street started talking. So that means you did know about it before the street started talking. Girl, people say exactly what. So you did know about it even before the street started talking. That's what I think. People be saying exactly what it is. So y'all, Joshy and Latrice. Joshy, I felt bad for him. You know, he was crying to Latrice, telling her that, you know, he feels hurt because when Cliff was saying all those mean, bad things to him, remember he was like, he gonna snap him and all this stuff at the restaurant. Said he was calling them all out his name too. They didn't show all of that. But he was hurt because Latrice didn't take up for him and she didn't say anything on his behalf, you know. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, she could have said something, but we really didn't see her saying much for herself. Like, she's an abused woman. You know what I'm saying? And she can't even take up for herself and stand up for herself. So Joshy is young-minded. Like, he says all the right things and he just caught up because he doesn't really know how it goes with this stuff. He's surely saying how, you know, you're not supposed to say but so much when somebody is in a marriage. Like you said, I'm just going back out because, you know, I'm starting to feel like, you know, this is too much for me. Like, I already know as an adult, you know, that, like I said in the beginning of this video, you're just not supposed to keep going on and on in somebody's marriage or relationship, even when it's real, real bad. You know what I'm saying? You're just not supposed to do it because you are making it harder on them and their feelings. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like you're talking down about their mate. So you say slight shit and you just move on. You know what I'm saying? You just don't keep on pounding on their mate, and you definitely don't do what he's doing and keep confronting Cliff on everything that he's doing in his household. That's a quick way to get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Joshy is saying that he said enough, it's gone too far, and, you know, he just needs to back off and do something else because he's too engulfed in their relationship at this point. Josh is telling Latrice to her face basically that I don't feel secure because, you know, you go with everything he say and all this stuff, and, you know, I just don't know if I'm gonna still have a job here and stuff like that. But then he's in his confessional saying, you know, no, I know Latrice know how important I am for this job. She knows that she can't find anybody, you know, like me and everything. Girl, everybody can get replaced. And when it comes to a man, honey, you just gotta watch it with women. You do, because only one standing is gonna be him, girl. Okay? And so just like you was planning on doing, like I said, go ahead and pump your brakes. Let Latrice handle her little life. You know what I'm saying? And just be mute on the shit. And you say some sly, slick shit every now and then, but just like really getting into the core of their relationship and what's wrong and what they need to do and all that shit. Just stop, because it's hurting you. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to, damn, that was a big bump. It's hurting you. It's not going to, you know, make the relationship no better. It's actually making your relationship worse. You know, it just is, and you gotta back off. So Latrice basically, y'all, assures Joshy that he's fine. You know, nothing's gonna go on his job. She's her own woman, and yeah, nobody's gonna tell her how to run her business. And basically, you know, if they're not helping her financially, there's nothing that they can do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we know that now. And I thought that she said that before, that Cliff doesn't, you know, give her any money for her business. It's another business that they have going on that he's, you know, wrapped in it with her with. But yeah, I'm glad she's smart enough to keep that to the side all by herself. You know what I'm saying? Don't have him involved in any of that. The thing about Latrice, y'all, that is kind of sad, you know what I mean, is the fact that she's trying to be there for both people. You know what I'm saying? For her husband and her best friend. And it's a sticky situation with that, because at the end of the day, and Joshy knows it, she's going to choose her mate. So she's basically stuck between a hard rock and a hard space, because, you know, she loves both people. So Gucci's little fitness boot camp, y'all, I was irritated by Marie. Because, you know, first of all, y'all, why are y'all out in that Mississippi heat exercising? I was like, oh my God. Like, Letitia was like, you know what? Yeah, my lace front glue is running. Okay, and I'm not gonna be doing this for much longer. I don't know why So Gucci would have some shit like this outside. And then we supposed to be out here for 30 minutes talking about the dirty 30. Doing cardio? Girl, you lucky they came. They had to film, that's why they came. But girl, dirty 30, girl, you do that dirty 30 by your damn self. Cause, you know, that's another thing. I don't see how people exercise in wigs. I've tried it, like, it's so hot. Maybe it's me. I get hot really, really fast and irritable. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how people exercise in wigs. How do they do it? It's a whole cap on your head. You know, I be looking like this, y'all. I can't do it. Like, kudos to the bitches that can. I want to know, what do y'all do? Like, y'all got some type of fan underneath of that wig? Because that's the first thing I started doing, is sweating in my head. Anyway, y'all, that's off subject. Marie irritated me so bad, y'all. Like, Marie, you is doing the most, girl. The situation when she was talking about how Tamara didn't invite anybody, basically, but So Gucci, to her event. And when Latrice walked over, and Marie just off the break got so bothered. Like, what are you so bothered about? Why? How can you be this damn mad at this girl? You acting really weird. Talking about you refuse to have any type of conversation around Latrice. Don't you film on the whole show with her? So how is this supposed to go for the rest of the season? Like, Latrice, you be acting weird as fuck. And you can't be still mad at the... And I'm not even going to go through it. Y'all can watch my other video. She can't still be mad at that issue. Like, it's just getting to be stupid at this point. And it's just giving hating vibes. It's giving hating vibes. I don't know. Like, I don't know what else to think. Because the way you treat Latrice... How come you don't treat, what's his name? Cedric? You don't treat Cedric like that. The way you cut Latrice off when you can't stand her, you should cut Cedric off like that. But you gave Cedric a chance over and over and over again. And I wouldn't even be surprised you fucking him right now. That's how you knew Letitia was fucking on Glenn. Because you know exactly what you're doing and what you did in the past. Like, girl, but you need to just stop. It's so annoying how you can't even stay in the same room with this woman. And then Latrice, she looks really uncomfortable. She be faking like she's not uncomfortable, you know, but she's really uncomfortable with the fact that, you know, Marie don't fuck with her. Like, it looks like it bothers her. And she could try to sit pretty in her confessionals and all this other shit. And I even said to my husband, like, yeah, baby, you right, she do. Latrice looks bothered every time Marie acts that way towards her. Then Marie gonna say, yeah, I just can't stand what she did to So Gucci. Girl, you is waiting on something. That's not even your issue, and you are really pissed. Girl, she was waiting on you, Latrice. Anything Latrice do, she has got to be on her ass about something. You know what I'm saying? And for you not to be wanting to be around or deal with nobody, you sure do got issues with a person that make you keep being in proximity with them. Because if I ain't have an issue with a bitch, I don't have an issue with a bitch. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? You making a molehill out of a mountain. You know what I'm saying? You really are, because it's not that damn serious. And for everybody to see you so fucking irritated. Like, why are you showing everybody this? That's annoying. Don't you think all the girls gonna be looking at you like, girl, you let a bitch get under your skin like that? It ain't even your issue. Latrice, you better watch out because this girl hates you with a passion, okay? She can't stand your guts. So, y'all, Selena's giving her daughter Star her baby shower. And, yeah, all of the girls are there, okay? And Latrice was giving it up, okay? She was really giving it up. Her and Selena have been friends for a while, you know, and she supported Latrice's business, her hair business, got her linked for so long and all this other stuff, so they're friends. Girl, like, so Gucci gonna be beefing with you, okay? First of all, you did not finish business with her. She did not get the money, okay? And then second of all, you friends with her husband's ex, the op. Y'all, this is about to get really good. Anyway, y'all, Latrice is all looking, because she does this thing, y'all. She kind of looks into the camera, okay, while she's doing reality TV. This is why me and my husband was like, we love this show, because it's so natural. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is putting on. Nobody is waiting to drop a read. Nobody is, like, being, like, scripted in their words. They're doing exactly what you would do on a normal basis. And if I was Latrice, I would be doing the same thing. I don't see how people be on camera and don't look into the camera, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't. But this show, y'all, they're so real. They're just natural people. It's so nice to see. It really is. I love the show. And so Latrice goes, yeah, and kind of like looking over the camera, so yeah, cause what has it been? How long has it been talking to Selena, right? And Zaddy is there looking at her like, bitch, you was putting it on. You was throwing it on thick. He's saying that. I'm looking at all three of them, and cause I rewinded y'all. And Selena's just standing there like smiling, but Latrice is like looking over at us at the camera and then looking, kind of talking to them too. And she like, what has it been? Like, press to show that, you know, her and Selena are friends, you know what I'm saying? Because she knows so Gucci is, you know, mad at her, whatever. And just giving it up for the girls, okay? Yeah, because me and Selena, you know, we haven't talked in what? Like 2 or 3 weeks. What has it been? It's been about 2 or 3 weeks. I said, you know what? Girl, so Gucci is going to be mad at that ass, okay? And this is going to get good, y'all. It's going to get even better because so Gucci and Selena end up arguing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they about to go to blows and everything. And this, that. I hope it's not this baby shower. Oh, my God. I ain't even think about that. Y'all, I hope it's not at this baby shower. That'll be bad. That'll be bad. So, when they show it again, I have to check on, what they wore to see, and I don't know, because, you know, so Gucci had this little yellow ensemble, and she looked bomb, though. She looked bomb. And, I peeped, I had to keep rewinding it, y'all, and I saw some shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all what I saw. So, yeah, so Gucci asked Selena, you know, Selena's the ex, y'all. So, you know, it's kind of tricky because Selena and So Gucci really don't get along. They really don't fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because just like So Gucci said, Selena been spraying shit in the streets that, you know, yeah, bitch, you been talking about me. You know what I'm saying? And So Gucci said she hasn't been talking about her. But, and so they try to make Selena out to be like a bitter ex, you know what I'm saying? Who is just, hating on So Gucci because she got JJ, which I really don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Cliff. It was a false marriage. Bitch, she only married you because she was pregnant, okay? You probably had a little bit of bread, okay? This is probably what it was. This is what it was getting, okay? But anyway, long story short, Selena and Gucci, you know, are together at the party now. So I'm like, oh shit. So Gucci asked Selena, you know, do you have some water, some bottled water? And Selena's like, oh no, I don't have that, but I can get you some. Looked like she was nervous, like, damn, somebody asked me for some shit I don't even got. And bitch, bottled water is like a given, you know, because so Gucci, she does the thing anyway with parties. She always going on somebody when they don't give a party that looks really good, you know what I'm saying, to her standard. So it looked like Selena feels some type of way about, you know, so Gucci asking her about some water, and maybe that's some of the basis of, you know, what Selena goes through as far as So Gucci. I could be looking in it too deep, but it looks like So Gucci is maybe that girl, and So Gucci frowns down upon Selena as if she's better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's, you know, what it is, because she is like, oh, she been talking about me. What does she have to say? So Gucci got a smart, slick ass mouth, and she be right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So Gucci asked her for the water, and she was like, well, I don't have bottled water. I can get you some water, but what you about to get it out the faucet? What where you about to get it from, bitch. Okay? About to run to the store for me, girl. Okay? That's what you about to do. She said, oh, well, this is lemonade. She was like, yeah, this is lemonade. You can have some of that. You can have some of that. Tell him, so Gucci, you can have some of that. And Selena was like, oh, it matched what you got on. And so Gucci was like, yeah, that's what I did. She was like, yeah, you did something right, girl. Meaning the lemonade? Meaning matching my outfit up with the, like, right there is something. Because basically meaning that this party is some shit. Okay? She was like, yeah. In her confession, she was like, yeah, I don't know about why she got her daughter and her husband sitting on these lawn chairs. I said, ooh. But my daughter did. And we saw that. They showed it was sitting on king and queen chairs. Okay? And then where's the food? The food ain't even out. And these decorations are trash. Like, let's talk about, that's how So Gucci do. You know what I'm saying? So basically when she told her, yeah, at least you got that right. Talking about the lemonade, bitch, because you ain't get this motherfucker party right, okay? This shit is looking dumb and you need to step your motherfucking pussy up, bitch. I said, oh, like, damn. And then Selena was like, yeah, when she was like, well, at least you got something right. And Selena was like, no, I get it all right every day, all day. Trying to come back, bitch. She just carried the dog fuck out you. Okay, at your party. And then, you know what? That leads me to this, because I saved this for last. That leads me to think and believe, okay, that So Gucci, you do be talking about this girl. Because So Gucci mouth is slick. You know what I'm saying? And So Gucci, she be saying right stuff and it just don't really need to be said. You know what I'm saying? So I think that she probably did say some shit about Selena. And yeah, I believe it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I believe it the way. Because So Gucci switches up fast. She be real nice. Then out of nowhere, she'll say some shit that's right. And I got a feeling that it's not really talking about Selena. It's the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth on what she's saying about her. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happened, bitch, that you got kids and the kids heard it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you, I have my little bouts with baby mother. Okay? And it is what it is. And you don't worry about the kids at the time. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get your lick. And that's just the fuck it. So, yeah, that's how I go sometimes, girl. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? You're not always worrying about the kids, and the kids probably be affected later, but girl, we all affected by something. I mean, it ain't right, you know what I'm saying? But we live our lives, and, you know, things happen. You know what I'm saying? So, thing about it is, like I said, So Gucci probably did say something about this girl. I'm sure she ain't spreading it all around. She probably said one or two things and the shit got out on the street and now it's, oh, I'm talking about you. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. So, that is all for this video, y'all. I will see you ladies and gents later, okay? Love y'all. Subscribe and like, okay? Don't forget to like the video, okay? And I will see you ladies and gents later. Bye.